Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. In the Arctic, U.S. and NATO forces are facing extreme cold while training for potential conflicts, especially with Russia. Soldiers lose about 3,000 calories daily, struggling to adapt to the harsh environment. Swedish Army Sergeant Major Fredrik Flink highlights the challenges of maintaining troops' health in sub-zero temperatures. Despite advancements in technology, traditional methods like skiing and white uniforms remain essential. The Arctic's unique conditions, such as freezing fuels and disrupted communications, complicate military operations. Experts emphasize the importance of preparation and understanding the cold to ensure safety and effectiveness in this challenging landscape.
India and China are experiencing a positive shift in trade relations as China lifts export restrictions on key materials like fertilizers and rare earth minerals, enhancing cooperation between the two nations. This development follows recent diplomatic talks, highlighting a pragmatic approach to manage differences while pursuing mutual interests. Both countries aim to ease supply chain pressures and stabilize their relationship amidst global uncertainties. Additionally, discussions are underway to reopen border trade routes and restore travel links, signaling a cautious thaw in their historically complex ties. This collaborative spirit could foster technological advancements and economic growth for both nations.
Ireland is making strides in renewable energy with Flogas's new partnership with Ørsted Onshore Ireland, allowing businesses to source electricity directly from the Knockawarrigo wind farm in County Limerick. This innovative deal supports medium and large companies in achieving net zero targets and reducing carbon footprints. The wind farm has already prevented over 33,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions. Flogas aims to provide renewable energy to over 20 businesses in the next year, democratizing access to renewable energy agreements. This initiative aligns with Ireland's Climate Action Plan, which targets 15% of electricity consumption from renewable sources by 2030.
Ola Electric in India saw its shares rise by 8.5% to 44 rupees and 70 paise. Despite concerns about potential changes to the goods and services tax that could favor traditional cars over electric vehicles. While the overall auto market is optimistic about upcoming tax cuts, brokerages warn that these changes might negatively impact electric vehicle adoption, widening the price gap between electric and internal combustion engine vehicles. Ola Electric reported significant losses in its recent quarter, and despite a recent stock gain, it has faced a 49% decline this year. The stock shows mixed technical signals, indicating both short-term optimism and long-term challenges.
In Morocco, Mohamed Kilito is capturing the urgent effects of climate change on oases, particularly in Merzouga. Over the past 4 years, he has documented the challenges of desertification, drought, and fires that threaten these vital ecosystems. Kilito aims to understand how different oasis communities adapt to these changes and to explore best practices for their conservation and sustainable development. His work highlights the importance of preserving these unique environments and the resilience of the people living in them. This initiative sheds light on the pressing need for action against climate change in vulnerable regions.
In Britain, Sarah Hall's novel Helm explores climate change through the unique perspective of the Helm wind in Cumbria. Over 20 years in the making, Hall intertwines stories from various eras, showcasing humanity's relationship with nature and the weather. The narrative spans from a Neolithic tribe to a modern-day academic, highlighting how different societies perceive and interact with the wind. With rich, poetic language, Hall captures the essence of the landscape and the evolving challenges of climate change. Ultimately, Helm serves as both a tribute and a warning about the urgent need to address environmental issues.
Chikungunya, a debilitating virus spread by mosquitoes, is surging globally, due to climate change creating new habitats for these insects. In 2025, over 240,000 cases have been reported, with 200,000 in Latin America and 8,000 in China, marking the first cases there. While the virus is not present in the United States or Canada, it poses a significant threat in countries like Brazil and India. The World Health Organization warns of the virus's potential to cause long-term joint pain and economic strain. Efforts are underway to control outbreaks and develop affordable vaccines, highlighting the importance of public health measures.
India is taking steps to stabilize its power grid by curbing solar energy output during times of low demand, according to the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. This decision aims to ease congestion in power lines as renewable energy supply increases. Rajasthan, the leading state for solar power, has experienced significant output reductions, impacting revenue for producers. While renewable energy generation has surged recently, the number of new solar projects awarded has dropped sharply. The ministry remains optimistic, stating that this adjustment is a temporary recalibration rather than a slowdown, with plans to enhance transmission and storage projects moving forward.
Scatec, a renewable energy leader based in Oslo, Norway, reported impressive financial growth in the second quarter of 2025. Revenues surged by 51% to NOK 2,302 million, driven by strong performance in the Philippines and significant solar power awards in South Africa. The company secured a 25-year agreement for a 900-megawatt wind project in Egypt and successfully financed a major solar and battery hybrid project. Scatec's commitment to expanding renewable energy is evident, with a total project backlog reaching an all-time high of 3.2 gigawatts. This positive momentum highlights Scatec's dedication to sustainable energy solutions worldwide.
Pakistan and Ethiopia are joining forces to tackle climate change, as highlighted by Senate Chairman Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani during the Ethiopia-Pakistan Green Dialogue in Islamabad. Despite contributing minimally to global emissions, Pakistan faces severe climate impacts. Gilani praised Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative as a model for sustainability and emphasized the need for collaboration through joint task forces and research partnerships. Landmark laws in Pakistan, like the Climate Change Act, support these efforts. The dialogue featured discussions on innovative strategies for environmental sustainability, culminating in a tree plantation ceremony, showcasing both nations' commitment to a greener future together.
In Cambridge, Massachusetts, Daniel Rothman, a mathematician at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, studies the Earth's carbon cycle and its historical mass extinctions. Recent findings reveal that many past extinctions were caused by volcanic eruptions releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide, disrupting the carbon cycle. Rothman warns that humanity's current rate of carbon emissions could push the planet toward a sixth mass extinction. Unlike past events that occurred over millennia, our rapid CO2 release may exceed the Earth's ability to recover, leading to potentially catastrophic consequences for life on Earth. The urgency to address climate change has never been greater.
Nanonuclear energy, based in New York, is experiencing a shift in its stock ratings. Recently, Ladenburg Thalm downgraded it from a buy to a sell, lowering the price target from $51 to $9. However, other analysts have given it a more positive outlook, with ratings ranging from buy to strong buy and an average target price of $41.25. Despite a recent drop in stock value, the company is developing innovative nuclear technologies. Like solid-core battery reactors, overall, nanonuclear energy remains an intriguing player in the energy sector, showcasing potential for future growth.
India's major companies, including Gautam Adani's Adani Group and Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries, are exploring partnerships with Chinese firms to access advanced technology in electric vehicles, batteries, and renewable energy. This shift comes as U.S. tariffs reshape global supply chains, prompting a thaw in India-China relations. While Adani has denied collaboration talks, JSW Group has successfully partnered with Chery Automobile. Indian firms are navigating investment restrictions by engaging with Chinese subsidiaries in third countries. As both nations seek to stabilize ties, industry experts emphasize the importance of securing technology to remain competitive in the rapidly evolving clean energy market.
Australia's renewable energy sector, particularly wind power, is facing significant challenges as major utilities show little interest in new projects for 2025. Despite the promising potential of battery investments, the wind industry struggles with high turbine costs and slow transmission development. The government is exploring ways to boost productivity, focusing on artificial intelligence as a key driver for economic growth. However, concerns about declining productivity and competition from nuclear energy are undermining confidence in renewable sources. As the landscape shifts, the future of wind and solar energy in Australia remains uncertain, with many fearing they may become less relevant.
In the United States, the Postal Service's plan to transition to electric vehicles is facing challenges from some Republican lawmakers who want to cut federal funding for this initiative. Despite these attempts, experts emphasize that electric postal vehicles could significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, potentially cutting 20 million tons over 20 years. The Postal Service aims to modernize its fleet, having ordered over 51,500 new vehicles, including 35,000 electric ones. Supporters believe this shift is essential for reducing emissions and improving efficiency, highlighting the benefits of electric vehicles for postal delivery routes.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI-generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.